Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War! We are here to talk Lucha, and oh my god, is it a fucking war zone in the temple, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mad Mike, you know who I am. With me, as always, is the voice of Inspire Pro Wrestling, Eamon Payton. How are you?
I am all kinds of happy after this week's episode. God, Lucha, spoiler alert, keeps delivering.
Yep. All right. Before I say what's about this, we have another guest back by popular demand. Ish, our friend in the mainstream media, Matt Garland.
That's right, Mike. Thanks for that glowing introduction, and welcome to my personal prioritizing of professional wrestling. I've watched one professional wrestling show this week. It wasn't Raw. It wasn't SmackDown. It wasn't NXT. It wasn't Ring of Honor. It damn sure wasn't Impact. I'm sorry. It wasn't Impact Wrestling.
No, it damn sure
was
wasn't
Lucha
Impact.
Underground. That's right. One wrestling show. I didn't even watch Raw this week, but hell or high water was I going to miss Lucha Underground to see the breakaway ceiling of Dario Cueto's office come to use one more time for everybody.
Spoiler alert!
Well, if you're watching this and you haven't watched
I
Lucha
know,
Underground yet, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just fucking around. And Matt, the only reason I said popular demand-ish is because you weren't demanded this week, but you had been demanded.
Well, I was demanded back, and then didn't rank Lucha number one for that week, and so I'm not being requested back anymore.
Of course, the 1 week you come back, it's like, nope.
But I just want to send a coded message to El Hijo del Cueto.
Okay.
I don't know that. Wait, are you the boss? Are you the boss of the crooked cop?
I'm playing the role of the mayor of Los Angeles in Lucha Underground Season 2. I just want to let you guys know. Big reveal is coming up later this year. I get a little gray in the hair. I look like Clooney. It's fantastic.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Mayor Carlins!
Oh, God. Fuck. This week's
You're
episode...
my chief of staff. Didn't you remember?
I didn't want to reveal that, but yes, I am chief of your staff. Anyway, Eamon, ¿cuál es tu palabra for this week's Lucha Underground?
My word for this week on Lucha Underground is war. I can't do the yelling like Dario does, but yeah.
Oh, you can. Put some bass in your voice. Come on.
I can't do Dario Cueto justice. Nobody can do Dario Cueto justice. Let's be real here.
All right. Matt, ¿cuál es tu palabra this week?
Death. My favorite thing about Lucha Underground. I should clarify. I'll clarify. Death.
Death?
They're dead this time.
We'll
They did.
I mean, it seems very likely they're dead, but I can't say with 100% certainty. I'm gonna have to tweet someone that we know and just ask him for clarification.
Yeah,
and knowing him, he will not give that up.
Is this for realsies or is?
Are they really dead, or is this like comic book dead? Are we gonna retcon? Are we gonna Infinity Gauntlet this? What are we gonna do? All right.
Oh my God, please. My palabra for this week, just like Mati of the fucking Planeteers, heart.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah! Fucking Captain Planet reference, motherfucker! Deal with it! Alright,
we don't talk about Turner products anymore, you know that. Not allowed. They got shut down. It's been 15 years, Mike.
But you know what? Huggish Greedley isn't taking over the planet yet. It's only Donald Trump. Anyway, Eamon, ¿cuál es tu bueno this week?
My bueno for this week, can we talk about that trios match?
Yeah, we can.
How great it was. So in the beginning of the show, it started with Dario, with Fenix, Drago, and Aerostar talking, and I immediately thought, holy shit, this is going to be amazing. This is the trios team they have to face the Disciples of Death. And then Dario was like, nope, we're not doing that.
I knew it was a fake out. I'm like, nah, this is too good to be true. It's too good to be true.
I like how he explained it, though, of them being in the Trios tournament last year and losing, which I thought was really cool. But they announced that Drago and Aerostar were going to have a match for one of the medallions. And Fenix was going to team with PJ Black and Jack Evans in the Trios tournament. Holy crap, was that good. Like, that was unbelievably good. Jack Evans continues to be one of my favorite characters in Lucha Underground right now.
Jack Evans just needs to be mic'd up for every match.
Yeah, he's pretty amazing.
He just needs to be mic'd up.
It's pretty great. And I thought I love them kind of almost falling into that Son of Havoc, Evilise, and Helico realm of we don't like each other, but we'll work together, and we actually work together pretty well. Like, I like that they make for a pretty formidable team going into this. And the match was great. I really liked both sides of it. I thought you really could tell from the Disciples of Death's work in this match that they really tried to play off the fact that they were working a bit harder now that Muertes was giving them their last chance. Like, I love that they it felt like they were putting up more of a fight now. Some of the stuff they were doing was really, really great. Yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I mean, I said when I was doing my live tweet, I want a team of Jack Evans and Kevin Owens, but neither of them ever get in the ring.
Just believe in yourself.
Oh my god, when he said just believe in yourself, I fucking lost. Like, between that and pay attention,
Yeah.
so good. Jack Evans was just, you know, it goes back to a thing I heard on Austin's podcast once. He said if you keep talking in the ring, like keep messing with your opponent, your matches are going to be infinitely better.
Yeah. And Austin would do that. Like, people don't realize that, like, he was very much, like, even it was just like, oh, you son of a bitch kind of whatever thing. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Like, that's what people liked about Austin. I just really love it because, like, for the longest time, to me, what I thought of Jack Evans was, oh, he's that guy that did, like, the hip-hop gimmick and did all those cool flips or whatever in Ring of Honor. And I was like, okay, cool, whatever. Now his character is much more complex, and I really appreciate that attention to detail. And he's, like I said, become one of my favorite characters now in Lucha.
Yeah, all right. Matt, ¿Cuál es tu bueno this week?
Well, I was going to talk about Jack Evans too, but you guys kind of stole my thought. I just want to say that when Jack Evans does wrestle, he nails everything. Okay.
Yeah.
He did not miss, and he is just doing his Jack Evans stuff. So he was unbelievable. I think I'll go a little bit off the map. I'm going to give the good to them keeping Aerostar's botch in the match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? You taped this shit 9 months ago, but you know what? There is such a thing as something being too slick and being too produced to the point where it takes you out of it and it starts to feel artificial. Just letting one botch stay in an episode of Lucha Underground will alter my viewing experience going forward hopefully for a long time, and re-immerse me in the actuality that anything can happen, and if something goes wrong, they're not simply going to cut it out and throw it on the floor. That you might actually get to see it. So that's very cool thing.
But I also think they used the botch to tell a really great story throughout the match. And they really played up to the fact that, Aerostar may have been injured. He did a great job, I think, of selling throughout and kind of...
he did a great job for selling for a little bit, and then it was fly, flippity fly again.
Well, yeah, because you're going to get that. But, like, I love, like, I can suspend enough disbelief to say, especially with people of that kind of style of wrestling, like adrenaline hits, they'll do all their flips and stuff like that. But then, like when Drago would hit him with something and he'd be on the ground, you could tell him it's kind of selling his leg, and I appreciate that. And they did a great job of the commentators as well did an amazing job of telling that story after the botch. And botches happen, like it's especially botches like that one where it's like someone trips or falls off the ropes. Like, if we're supposed to suspend disbelief and say that, this is a wrestling match and this is a competitive fight, not all competitors do their job perfectly every time. And
that's right.
And
mistakes happen. That's why there are errors in baseball.
Some people have literally built careers off botches.
If this is supposed to be a legitimate athletic competition that you're watching on TV, then accidents should happen every once in a while, and I think it deserves some praise to Lucha Underground for leaving that in. And I honestly have no idea where the work begins. I don't know if they planned the botch. I don't know if they had to keep the botch because Aerostar decided to sell his leg for the rest of the match. Yeah, who knows?
Well,
I'm just glad they did it.
For me, it didn't look planned, but like, I love that. Give all the credit in the world, I think, to Drago and Aerostar for using that botch and telling a story through the match with it. I thought that was super smart and super intelligent, and it made it like, in my opinion, that was their best match they've ever had because of that.
It was really good. It was really, really good.
It was like the most important Aerostar has felt.
Yeah.
On the show, like he was on there, and
he's
like,
one of my.
People love Drago, but like Aerostar, like all that time they've spent on like his character and trying to turn him into something important, so you don't get him confused with Argenis anymore. It's finally paying off, and Aerostar feels like a star. Like it feels like he's probably not quite ready for Lucha Underground title, not ready to get killed by Matanza just yet, but
I think, gift to the gods, yeah, I can see it.
Gift to the gods, yep, that kind of thing.
Totally
legit.
I know I say all the time, oh, this person's one of my favorite characters on Lucha, but I really love Aerostar's kind of presence. Like, my favorite thing is like when they had the office scene with Dario, and Fenix is like upset about the whole thing, and like Drago's like kind of emoting this kind of like anger and like dragon kind of feel to him, and Aerostar is just straight faced with his like glowing like spacesuit, just like looking straight and being super serious, and I really enjoyed that. Like he portrays himself very well. Like he's not just a dude in a mask, I feel, you know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Mi Bueno this week. There's two things I want. Well, I mean, we're going to talk about the other one. So I'm just going to say that Disciples of Death scene, though.
Oh boy.
Real quick, Mike. I don't want to steal your thunder, but I watch Lucha Underground on my laptop sometimes in the morning while I'm getting the kids ready for school, and this is the first time I've ever had to actively turn the laptop away from my children so it's like not to view this horrifically violent scene that I love with all of my heart. Even I love with both of these hearts. You know, whatever. Mike, go on.
They straight up went fucking Mortal Kombat, and it was like Katrina said that the Disciples of Death needed to do something to impress her, otherwise she would take them down. And which one was it? Was it
Sinestra de la Muerte?
Sinestra de la Muerte. That's what I thought. Because I knew it wasn't Barrio or Trace. But yeah.
By the way, I finally figured. My best part of that trios match also was finally figuring out how to tell the Disciples apart.
Well, Trace is the one with the 13.
With the 13 on his mask, which I didn't realize. Obviously,
Barrio 13, Eamon.
Obviously, Barrio Negro is like the kind of gold one, and then Sinestra de la Muerte is the other one.
Barrio Negro is the full body suit.
Yeah. But Sinestro,
not anymore though.
He took Katrina's words to heart.
Fucking hell.
To heart. Get it? To heart, because he reached in and fucking pulled out the black, still beating hearts of the other two Disciples of Death, apparently absorbed their power, and became Lucha Voltron.
He slammed
like if he just screamed out to Katrina like, "You haven't seen my final form yet," that would have been the most amazing thing I'd ever seen in my life.
So they build up to this thing in that backstage promo. And then he slams his hand into Barrio Negro. I'm like, okay, this is kind of cool. And he, like, when he rips it, and it's just dripping black, still beating hard, I just go, what the fuck is happening?
And, alright, and the best part about it, and this will dovetail nicely into the main event that I'm sure we all want to talk about.
Yeah.
As soon as that segment ends, as soon as we get Mill's entrance, the first thing Vampiro says is that Mill had his hand like over his chest. And he's like, he's covering up that black heart or whatever he has in there. I'm like, fuck, yes, so good. Like, because the announcers don't see these backstage segments.
Yeah, they didn't see literal.
Like, to their knowledge, they don't even know it exists.
I look forward to Matt Striker wondering what happened to the other two Disciples of Death next week on. We haven't seen Trace or Barrio Negro around in a while, Vampiro. I wonder what happened to them.
Please, if he isn't
Anybody
worried
see
about
Bale?
Big Rick, if he isn't worried about Big Rick, or Hernandez, or Blue Demon Jr.
Which we'll get to.
Oh, yeah, I know. Fortunately, they made a chart so you can keep track of all the dead people now.
Oh fuck! All right, let's just talk about the main event, and then we'll talk about the Marvel post-credit scene.
Casting of a departed to WWE wrestler of all time. They're just like putting Alberto Del Rio's face on the wall.
Oh my god! Like that's worse than on NXT when they said that Samoa Joe came from obscurity. Lucha is basically saying Alberto El Patron fucking died.
He's dead.
Like he's gone to the realm of the dead.
Well, no. They didn't say dead.
The League of Nations.
They said missing.
Are they missing? Wait, let me check. I was taking.
No, he's right. It did say
the only
missing.
one they said was dead was Bale.
Okay, so basically they're saying WWE is a milk carton.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
Okay, all right.
Nobody watches that, and nobody knows what happened to him. Once you're there, you might as well just disappeared forever.
Which it was okay. So it was because we're talking about now. So it was Hernandez, Del Rio, Big Rick, Blue Demon, and there was a fifth person that I couldn't tell. Like you couldn't see.
Yeah, I couldn't see who it was
I couldn't
either.
tell who it was.
I can't think of who it would be.
Maybe
Who's
Chavo?
missing?
Maybe
Who?
Chavo?
No.
Possibly.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
Maybe I don't know. But
as you know, Mike, sometimes I've been known to go frame by frame through these episodes every once in a while, and I was seriously.
I want to read everything that's on that wall.
Well,
I want to read everything on that fucking wall.
I don't know if we'll be able to. I'll send you the screen grab, okay?
Okay.
I did take a shot of the Bale dead poster for my profile pic.
You should have had that been your profile pic for this show.
Well,
Bale dead.
Damn it! Now you tell me. All right.
For future episodes.
Okay.
But yeah, fuck. I mean, I love the Lucha Undercover storyline. This just makes me love it even more.
Yeah.
Because one of my you guys know this. One of my favorite things about wrestling is speculating and fan booking and stuff like that. Who the fuck is this guy's boss?
Who's the mayor?
Well, no, he's bigger than the mayor.
Yeah, it's gotta be bigger than the mayor. I have a feeling we're gonna be getting a character called El Presidente. Like the president of Boyle Heights. I don't know. Maybe the mayor of Hollywood. Who the fuck knows who this could be?
Who's running this?
I just want it to be Danny Trejo or Nicolas Cage. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Either of them will suffice. But fuck it. You know it would be really great if it's Robert Rodriguez.
That'd be pretty good too. Yeah.
How amazing would that be? Or if he just got like fucking Tarantino.
Oh my god, that might be even better.
Like just doing a gimmick and you know it's Tarantino, but he's in a lucha mask.
This is kind of like Daniel Craig being in Force Awakens underneath the storm.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I'm so invested in this fucking story.
I love that scene, and I love the fact that she like hid the missing guy posters like underneath the map whenever the guy walked in. So.
All right. Do you guys think that she's Bale's sister? Because I think she's Bale's sister.
Possibly.
I think she's Bale's sister, and that's why she took this case.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's more going on there. I'm glad there's an extra layer. There's many more layers now.
And I will guarantee this. We're not finding out anything in this by the end of season 2. There's no way. This is gonna be all what season 3 is about.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah.
It's gonna be all season 3 because we didn't get a payoff for Matanza until halfway through this season, and Matanza was teased all of last season.
I don't see how any of this undercover cop stuff is ever going to play out in front of the temple.
You
To
never
the point
know.
where the temple understands what's going on.
I just want
Because
Joey
now I'm
Ryan to
thinking
arrest
about,
Dario.
I am, like many of you, I am vehemently opposed to Lucha Underground spoilers, but I do know that there are Season 3 tapings going on right now. Not that I have any idea what's happening at those tapings, but I can't help but wonder if the schedule of the tapings is meant to keep fans in the dark long enough so that things that are happening here in Season 2 they will not be aware of, so they react a certain way to things that happen in Season 3, and then whenever they spring something on them in Season 3, it'll be after we've already seen something in Season 2. You know what I mean?
Possibly.
I just want to know more. I want to know fucking more. I needs it. I needs it so bad. So we skipped ahead. Kind of skipped a big thing. That main event though.
That main event, though. Holy fuck.
Super Haas fight. Super duper Haas fight. Like, you could tell they were both getting a little gassed, but it still worked.
Delivered. Like,
It still worked.
Yeah. Just big dudes beating the shit out of each other. Like, it was fucking amazing. Like, I like, this is, like, what they do, like, with, like, we've seen that this is the trope WWE uses all the time. Big dude versus big dude. What's gonna happen? Like, but this felt more energized, and it felt like much.
You know what it is. WWE has a lot of big dudes. Lucha doesn't.
Yeah.
Lucha's comprised mostly of little guys. Like, remember, Johnny Mundo is one of the bigger guys they have. And, you know, he probably could have qualified for the Global Cruiserweight Series. You know? Like, it's Matanza, Mill, Cage, Mac, and then Mundo, probably. Like, those are the big guys, the physically large, and Tejano. But even Tejano's, like, short.
Mm-hmm. But, like, also I think the fact that you've built these two guys up in a way where they do feel like not just big in size, but big in importance. Mm-hmm. Like, it made for such an epic feel to this. And they weren't doing anything necessarily what many people would consider spectacular, like clotheslines and punches and stuff like that, but they all looked great. Like, it was really well done and really well executed.
I will say, Matanza doing the rolling gut wrenches to Mill looked really good. That looked really, really good. And plus, they have two of the best characters as their managers, too, with Dario and Katrina. Like,
Dario is my favorite fucking manager of all time. Like, he is such a good fucking manager. And he's an actor.
And he's able to manage. That's why he's good.
He's so good.
Like, he knows his character motivation, and he knows what he's supposed to be doing. That way he can improv it.
And credit to him, because he even bumped pretty much from that choke that Mill had him in.
Oh yeah, he took the big tree fall.
Like, Matanza knocked him over, but he basically still took a bump, like, on the floor. Like, that, you know, credit to him. Like, I really, really am enjoying what he's bringing to the table.
The crowd wasn't ready to see Dario take that bump there toward that match, because they were all like, "Oh my God, Dario got knocked over!" You know? It means something when you get Dario.
We haven't seen that since
not just because the character doesn't take damage too often, but because, you know, people know, you know, the guy behind this. So whenever he does that, I think it's shocking, you know.
And also, it
works on two levels.
We haven't seen him get, like, physically done anything to by a wrestler since the very first episode with him and Johnny Mundo.
Yeah.
I think that's also really
I think it was the second episode, but yeah.
First or second. Like, it was the one where he wouldn't
give
him
the
money.
It was right after the money.
Yeah. He wouldn't give him the money for the thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, fucking great. Just so good.
Katrina going after Matanza was pretty good, too.
Yeah. I really love that. Like, just, and even, like, no fear on her eyes. Just, like,
Cero miedo. It was fucking great. And also the big bump at the end.
Jesus Christ.
Did you guys know it was coming? Because as soon as they got up there, I'm like, they're going through that fucking roof.
Well, I knew they were going to do
that roof.
Or they were clearly going to do something.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, whenever they go up there for any of this stuff, it always fucking scares me. Because there's no goddamn railing on that roof. So,
Oh my god! When one of Matanza's legs went off, I'm like,
yeah,
oh my god, that was not supposed to happen. Like
he
I
was
thought for real he was just gonna.
get thrown off of this roof. And like you just, especially when they're wearing masks and stuff like that, you never know what can happen in that scenario. And like, credit to them. One, I knew there was gonna. Yeah, I think we knew there was gonna be a big bump. I didn't expect it to be the fucking flatliner.
I kind of did. Like I didn't know if they were both gonna go through. I knew someone was.
But I just
someone was.
So much credit in the world to them for taking that bump.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, yeah, we've said it before, because when, like, Fenix got chokeslammed that one time by Mill, like, yeah, there's probably a crash pad or whatever, but when you're falling in that way, like Mill has to trust the fact that there's something that's going to catch his fall.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is so fucking scary. Like,
yeah, not to mention, Matanza's looking straight down at that.
Yeah.
Like, he's looking straight down at where he's going to end up. That has to be frightening. That has to be. But
And I think it was the perfect ending to keep those two guys on the same level.
Oh yeah, it was kind of like the finish that they had with Mac and Cage with the cinder block up there.
Yeah, but I don't think either of them should have taken a loss. Which I think it was great that they made it a no contest, and you know, and the ending with Daria yelling war at Katrina, and Katrina just staring at him.
Because he ran up there too, and I love how, like, you can tell Dario's personally invested in Matanza.
Mm-hmm.
Katrina was just kind of straight chilling.
Yeah, Muertes is more
almost like she's got a piece on the side.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but Muertes is more of a tool in a sense for her. Like you said, there's a bloodline between Dario and Matanza, so there's a level of connection there. So yeah, I just love that main event. It was so good.
Okay, and before we get to rankings, which it's gonna be real spoiler alert. Numero uno. But there's two other things we have to talk about because this episode was jam fucking packed. Next week we get Cage in a Cage, guys.
Cage in a Cage.
Cage in a Cage.
Going to Slam Town.
That promo with Johnny Mundo was fucking amazing.
Oh god, so good, so good. Like, and the Lucha, the at Lucha El Rey account, they coined it perfectly. They're like, "Hey dog, I heard you like cages, so we put a cage in a cage." Perfect tweet. But the other thing.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, did you have anything, Matt, for the cage?
I just wanted to say that Johnny Mundo was amazing and created 3 hashtags in like the span of 30 seconds. Cage in a Cage, Slam Town, recycled, and Classic Cueto.
Classic Cueto.
Classic
Cueto.
I just love that. Like, even when Dario does like rotten stuff to Johnny Mundo, Johnny's just like, that Dario Cueto. What a kidder, man. Yeah.
To be fair, that's like making Cage a match, making Mundo have a match. That's not bad. That's kind of expected. It being a cage match with Cage, that's the classic Cueto.
Yeah.
That's the like. Oh, Johnny wants to send his woman in here to get a medallion. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
Cage in a cage, motherfucker. But so the other match we're gonna get next week, guys.
Jesus fucking Christ.
4-team trios elimination championship match. What the shit?
And the people in like.
Okay.
The teams are crazy, right?
The teams are insane.
Joey Ryan and crew.
Yep.
Mysterio, Dragon Azteca, and
Puma.
Jack Evans, PJ Black, Fenix.
And Team Defunct Trios.
That's going to be the best match of all time.
Jesus Christ. I don't even know. My body is not ready for that match.
Oh my god.
I don't know what preparations I have to do, but I don't know if it will be ready by Wednesday.
Oh god, it's gonna be
I don't know.
Good.
Like,
remember when the show kind of like eases you in, and then like they'll just like drop like 3 straight weeks of just like non-stop.
You know that's gonna be the first match.
Well, I don't know what they're going to lead
I
with,
don't
but
know.
I mean, it's going to be a two-match
No,
show.
I-
Is there time for anything else?
I would imagine the cage matches last because cage match.
Well,
Well, you
I
got to
don't
set up
know.
the cage first, and then it's easier to take down.
It depends on how the cage looks. Like, yeah. Well, actually, no, because they've had a cage match before in Lucha Underground.
Yeah. I mean, but fuck, if they start us off with that trios tag title match, that's just no loop. That's just going straight in.
It's gonna be fucking amazing.
Yes,
Nice.
it is. Fuck.
We're going
Was
to get
there
some pizza
anything?
DDT action.
Was there anything that we missed on Lucha? I think we covered everything.
I think we got everything. I'm trying to think if anything slipped through.
But god damn, I hope Dario knows a good roofer.
He's gotten it fixed once or twice.
I assume Famous
bad.
P was a roofer before he was a wrestler.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. I'm sure.
But fuck. All right. Well, I already spoiled mine. Number 1 for Lucha with a bullet, or with 2 hearts. Matt, how about you? Rankings?
Yeah, well, as I mentioned, I only watched Lucha this week, and that's because Lucha's number 1. So, let's watch it.
I kind of figured as much.
That's straight
Eamon.
up science for everybody.
Eamon, how about you? Ranking?
Not only are we was I gonna be preemptive and say Lucha was number 1, I may just preemptively say Lucha is number 1 next week as well, without even seeing it. Like, it looks that good. Like, oh, I'm so excited.
It really does. It really does. Fuck. Yeah. All right. So we all put Lucha number 1 this week. Like, remember how we said we didn't think Lucha would be able to outdo themselves week after week?
Jesus Christ.
They pretty much have.
And we still got so much coming. Like, I'm so excited for what's to come. Like, Ultima Lucha is gonna, whenever it gets Ultima Lucha, is gonna be
The 4-hour Ultima Lucha is gonna be
insane.
a fuck fest. Like, I almost want us to not do a midweek war after the first week of Ultima Lucha, and just watch the whole show, watch it as a whole, and then just do an hour-long podcast just on that.
I'd be totally down for that.
Okay, all right. Well, if you guys want us to do something like that for Ultima Lucha, if you want us to review it as a whole instead of in parts like it's probably going to be shown, let us know on the Facebook page. But I think that might be what we lean towards doing, just so we can cover every fucking thing. All right, so Eamon, where can the good people of the internet find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Eamon2Please. You can also check out Inspire Pro Wrestling on Twitter at InspireProRes, and check out the event we're doing in Austin, Texas this Sunday over at InspireProWrestling.com.
All right, Matt, how about you?
Find me on the Twitter machine at Mainstream Matt with 1T. Go check out IndieWrestling.us for my weekly Around the Indies column. Every once in a while, some of our old friends from Lucha Underground will pop up. There's even this guy who looks an awful lot like Bale that we mention every once in a while. It's kind of weird. But maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me. And Mike, I just want to say it's been really awesome being back here on the Midweek War and hanging out with you guys. And but you know, nothing lasts forever. In fact, I think there's a quote I want to use for an occasion like this, and just let you know that life is just a party, and parties weren't meant to last. So take it away, and we'll see you around the bend. Oh, we go.
All right. I have no idea.